Welcome to this men's colognes channel. Today we're talking about the brand new YSL Eau De Parfum Intense. I'm going to share with you my thoughts about this new fragrance and also compare it to my all-time favorite, the Eau De Parfum, and talk briefly about the other flankers. So if you're confused about which one to get, or you really want to know about this new one, whether it's worth it, then keep on watching. And subscribe, of course, if you want to smell amazing. First up, let's talk about the packaging briefly. It's pretty much the same, just the whole bottle is a bit more of a bright blue, but still a dark navy. The bottles are basically the exact same, but the scent, I was really curious because if you don't know, I am a big fan of this men's cologne. To me, it's super sexy, super fresh, unique DNA. I think they've done a nice thing for a super versatile manly cologne. With this one, I didn't know what to kind of expect. I've got it sprayed here and also here just to compare, but this cologne surprised me so much. If you think this will be another YSL flanker that is very similar to the original, think again. It's not. It's really confusing a bit. When it opens, you still get this crisp apple and a slightly bit of ginger, but it pretty much straight away it goes down to the middle and base notes, so it's not as effervescent and not as loud as, for example, Eau De Parfum or Fresh or the Eau de Toilette, for example. This one really goes to the heart notes pretty much straight away, and what surprised me is that I smell a lot of iris in here, which isn't listed, but I've got a note on iris. I love iris. I will smell it everywhere, and this definitely has iris. And if you didn't know, they only pick the notes that they find that they are best for marketing to put out to the public, but there's many more notes that actually go into the fragrance. So to me, this iris, which I'm nearly 100% sure that it's iris, there is something about here. It's so fresh, but it's so different from all the flankers. I love how mature this smells, not in like an old way, but in like this more mature way than YSL. This is a really fun guy that is going out all the time. He's in his 20s, 30s. He is the life of the party. This guy, it's still very fun because you still have got a touch of this like gingery, lemony, really nice fresh opening with a bit of apple. But this is a guy that maybe now has got a family and he's still fun, but he's not going out so much. This is what this is giving me, and I must say I love it because it's a bit less in your face, it's a bit more nuanced, it's a bit more sexy. This one is like, I'm a bad boy, just I'm going out, all the thing. But this is a bit more sexy, a bit more like assured of himself. It's very mint dominant as well. It's very minty, mint forward, which I find really amazing. It's still very blue, but it's got more woodsiness in here. So think about woods in like Dior Sauvage at the bottom or Bleu de Chanel. They've got quite a lot of woods, whereas this one was more of this like freshy, crisp apple ginger. This has got more of that versatile blue cologne that we all know and love, and everybody loves them around us. When you smell something like this, you're like, wow. And I think if you're expecting this to be a stronger version of this, that is not what you're getting. This is different. It's different enough so you can own both of them and wear them for different occasions. With longevity and projection, this is a quieter version, but this is monstrous, so just keep that in mind. So it's still a great performance, great average performance, I would say, but the scent is a bit more suitable, I would say, for work or for every day, because with this one, I would say you have to be careful with sprays. You can go overboard and you can be that person that everybody hates at work. You know the one. Or at the pool. Oh my gosh, those people who like spray themselves with loads of cologne before they go into the pool. Let me tell you, I used to be a lifeguard and we would always just be like horrified. We'd see people's reactions. You can taste the cologne in the water. Don't be that person, please. This cologne is, to me, it's very good. I can't really say which one is better necessarily because they're so different. I love what they've done with this. This is something that I would compliment more than YSL, although I love this cologne. I would compliment this a bit more because it's a bit more classy, it's a bit more unique. So I love this one. What do you think, Mati? Because you actually like the you like the Parfum version actually better than this.
Yes, even though still I love YSL, especially for the fact that it's very long lasting. But this, I think,
this one is for sure more projecting. So if you want a projection monster,
this one is deeper. So
it's just
my first impression. I love this one even more than Eau De Parfum.
This is your.
So I just flipped the screen. Sorry.
No, this is your like freshie that you all know and love, and it's just there's something more.
This one is a killer. I love this fragrance, and I would pay more than it actually costs for this fragrance.
It smells a bit more niche as well, so it smells
100%.
more expensive, and I would say it's more similar to the Parfum. To the Parfum than the Eau De Parfum, the intense version, because it's got that depth, but it's got a bit more of this blueness than the Parfum.
Absolute killer. Really good release in my opinion.
Very amazing. I think some people might be disappointed because they'll think, oh, we wanted a more intense version, but this is a killer, guys. You don't want a more intense version because people will be dying.
Yeah. This one is really strong.
It's so strong.
You can't go stronger than this.
No, you don't want
This one is deeper, a bit more sophisticated. I think you described it really well. That
a bit more modern as well.
Yeah, and he's assured of himself, so this is more like a confident guy.
Yeah, I love it.
He doesn't have to prove anything.
Yeah.
This one still has something to prove.
Exactly. I would give this one on Mate, this one 10 out of 10, and this one 9 out of 10.
Yeah.
So very close, but I think I love this one more.
Expect seeing this on Monica's lists, like sexiest double killer fragrances for men or something like that.
Yeah, it's very good.
It's a really good release.
I'll link the new fragrance if I can find it for you down below, because I know it's quite a new fragrance, so it won't be released. But I actually found it on discounters already. I've got my skills, so I'll link it for you. If you're in the UK, you can get it at discounters already, because there's this really good discounter that has good relationship with all the like best brands. So I had to search for it, so I couldn't find it if I just went into new releases, but I had to search for it, and it came up because probably they're not allowed to advertise that they have it. But I'm sneaky and I'm just. Yeah, I'll share my secrets with you. I'll link you the link below. Link you the link. Subscribe if you haven't already, and bye for now.